The 100 Greatest Albums in Christian Music, according to CCM Magazine. Number 96 is Steve Camp with Fire and Ice. I enjoyed this album for what it was, being an 80s nostalgia hit for me. My favorite song, What Would the Devil Say? Very provocative. What a Christian sound should be, at least in my mind. And I never heard of Steve Camp, never heard of any of his music until reading this book and then listening to the album. Very impressed. What would the devil say? It's a twist, He's like, well, what would God say? Well, what would the devil say about you? Would he say that you're reading the Bible? Does Satan, does the demons know you as much as they know Christ? Do they know you? Do they see what you're doing? Will they say that you're living for God, or you're just living your life in a pew and just going day by day and living life? Very crazy. Known now as a bit of a firebrand since he nailed the Christian music world in 1997 with his 107 Theses, a letter outlining where he felt the industry had strayed from God's will. Back in 1993. Wow, I got to get a hold of this. I am intrigued. Back in 1983, Steve Camp was one of the true up-and-comers in the Christian pop scene, though he debuted in the late 70s under the name of Larry Norman. Oh, I didn't know that. He was a part of Larry Norman. It was on this he debuted for Sparrow that Camp first achieved Christian quote-unquote star status. By utilizing a formula that saw a certain number of rock songs, the title cut, Squeeze, and Hold Bold, Upon This Rock, to appeal to the kid, a few radio songs, example, Living in Laodicea, became an enduring fan favorite, but Love's Not Feeling, the duet with Michelle Pillar, was the runaway radio hit of its day, and a good bunch of mid-tempo pop tunes. Camp managed to please a pretty wide range of fans with this Fire and Ice album. Lyrically, Camp's theological perspectives start to come through here, and the title cut in the tandem with Laodicea create an all-or-nothing approach to living our faith. Camp was bold with his words as he was with his hooks. Many feel that Fire and Ice was his high point as a rock singer, something he would stray from many years to come. So he went from being a rocker, popper with Larry Norman to, I guess, more of a contemporary feel. That does not surprise me one bit because of the Christian music scene. But I digress. I think that Steve Camp's Fire and Ice, it was very catchy. Had definitely late 70s, early 80s rock synthesizers and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. A lot more than I expected to. What are your thoughts? Were you around when Steve Camp was doing his thing? Are you a fan of the album Fire and Ice? Let me know. Comment that below. We're counting down the 100 greatest albums in Christian music according to CCM Magazine, a book that I picked up. Looking forward to continuing reading. We're at number 96 right now with Steve Camp with the album Fire and Ice. I hope you liked today's episode. Like, subscribe, make the world go round. Peace.